I wonder who the loser who got stuck with the janitorial job after I quit it was. Oh, a file. I could really use a file, but I don't have the money. And a Brutesy, you have no duct tape. Why's nobody got any duct tape? Who's getting their cell searched? Not me. That's all I needed to hear. Let's grind some stats. Hooray for grinding! I don't know why that was not working. Whatever. Should probably just go to breakfast before guards start yelling at you. That's what happens when you're away at the... What the fuck? I'm not sure what just happened. I think it was a bug, but it doesn't look like it caused any problems, so I'm just gonna be on my way to work now. Here's a bonus to, a bonus tip for if you're doing laundry. Always leave a load in the washing machines after you finish, so that you can just pick them up and get your work done a little bit quicker. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, don't stand on there. The guards don't like it when you stand on things. I'm not a big fan of the guards, though, so... 5, 4, 6... Can I, like... drop these? I forgot how to drop things for a moment. Sorry, I haven't played this game in a while. Hello there, bookshelf, my old nemesis. I'm gonna click on you so hard! Urgh. I'm drinking out of this giant mug, but a few hours ago I filled the mug completely with large ice cubes and poured in a small amount of water to fill it, and then stuck the whole thing in the freezer. So now it's basically just a big mug with a cylindrical lump of ice in it that I... God damn it, where is all the duct tape in the prison? Whatever, I'm gonna go back and read. You think there's any chance that they, the prison library was able to pick up A Song of Ice and Fire? Because, you know, that would be pretty cool. Those books are pretty good. You know, I wonder what kind of books I could be reading that raise my intelligence by 1 point per book. Are they like school textbooks? Am I just reading high school level textbooks for the sake of it? I mean, those aren't exactly the kind of books you read for fun. Although, come to think of it, sometimes I have actually read some of them for fun. I mean, only history books have I ever read for fun. I like history. Come on, you guys know that. I mean, for instance, did you know that, during the, I can't remember whether it was the 60s or the 70s, but sometime around there, the, island of Alcatraz was occupied by, I'm not going to share my seat with another inmate. The island of Alcatraz was occupied by an American Indian civil rights movement as part of a civil rights protest on behalf of Native peoples of the United States. I mean, that's just a little bit of prison trivia. I think it... Duct tape! Duct tape is the kind of thing in this game that you always need to get it, because you're always going to need it. Half of all crafting recipes require duct tape. That's not an exaggeration. Do you know how many crafting recipes are there? And all the important ones are the ones that require duct tape. And then for, like, if you're building tools or something, as you upgrade them, you're going to need to use another roll of duct tape for each step. So, like, to get the highest level wire cutters, that's going to cost you, like, I think 3 rolls of duct tape. Same thing for the highest level of shovel. Of course, the thing I'm going to be using this duct tape for is to make a poster, which I think is actually going to be 2 posters, because you use them to cover up a hole in the wall, but it covers up the hole from both sides. So I guess that means it's probably 2 posters. I mean, you'd imagine there'd probably be enough material for 2 separate posters within a magazine, right? Yeah. Shove it up your ass, Officer Indigo. So I'll just grab a bit more. For some reason my clicks weren't going through. A few more forks. And I will cut through this wall tonight. The wall on the back of my cell, I'm going to cut through it tonight. Oh, you know what? I've got a bit of free time. Who's the sucker who got stuck with the janitor job? Teabag. Yeah, he can go fuck himself. Metal shop job is nice. I wasn't even sure whether or not I had a high enough intelligence. Speaking of which, Intel is at 78. You know what? Let's see if we can get it up to 80. There is the Warden, Stuart Fort. I swear they've been changing the names and appearances of the Wardens. Didn't, like, last week the Warden come out and he was wearing a giant top hat and looked a little bit like a very fancy monkey? And their names change all the time. I remember seeing, well, the only one I can really remember is Monkey Allen. And I'm not sure, but it sounds like it might be a play on words with Monkey Island, which is a series of adventure games. They're pretty good games. I don't know, I think one of the Warden names is a guy who writes for the Video Game Review magazine, and I was doing air quotes because it's mostly delivered online, called The Escapist. So, you know, that's kind of clever. Okay, here's my cell. I think now I can make this the whip, which is one of the best weapons in the game, alongside the nunchucks, which you make using 2 timber and a wire. So if you get a timber and a wire, whichever you get next, either another piece of timber or a razor blade, you can use that to make one of the top tier weapons. With this and all the grinding I've been doing lately, Officer Goldstein, fashionably late as always, you're a scum. We all hate you. But what's new? Let's see, who's getting their cells searched? Haywire and Westmoreland. Okay, I'm gonna head back to sleep. Now I'm going to grab up my bed sheets. Wait to see if any guards are going to come around here. You know what? I don't think they are. I don't want them taking down the bed sheets, and they might if they see them. So, which wall was I working on before? This one, I guess. 3 more chips. Okay, goodbye, Red. And there. We've successfully cut a hole through the wall, and in this hole, we would be idiots if we did not store all of our contraband. So I'm just gonna quickly dump this on the floor in here. See, the guards, they rarely ever go in these utility areas. And I need to remember, next time I leave my cell during the night for any reason, I need to have a fucking bed dummy. But whatever, the game is now saved. Things are going very well for us, if I do say so myself. Anyways, I've been recording long enough, so until next time, I am Lord Revonworc. This has been great, and I will see you all later. Bye!